guys, it's Jasmine and I'm back with another weekly video. So this week I'm going to give you tips for the times. I know some people have never in their life, I'm sorry, that's my 2-year-old, he's having a snack, so if you hear him during the video, he's trying his best to be quiet, okay? So yeah, as you can see in the description, I am a mother, so and I'm a single mother, so got some pretty good tips for the times right now. I know how to make $1 stretch, okay? So if you want to know how to make your money stretch as much as possible during these times, some side hustles, some resources, especially if you're in the Baltimore area, then go ahead and click the like button and click share, click subscribe. Make sure you share this with anybody who needs tips right now, because I'm about to put y'all on. Okay, so one of the first tips for the times that I can have right now is to get on a budget, especially if you are having like if you're using up your PTO and you only know you have a certain amount and you can calculate kind of how much you should expect to receive. You can go ahead and make a budgeting plan. I know what's her name, Miko? I think her name is Miko, but the Budget Mom, that's a YouTube page that I follow. So in the description to most of her videos, she does have a link that goes to a page where you can download these printable budget sheets. And I actually have a budget sheet. I can insert a picture of it like right now. But they help you basically, and if you're an entrepreneur, you have multiple incomes, you can go ahead and it has like multiple spaces for income at the top, and that helps you kind of like look at your money and see where your money's gonna go right now, what you have to pay, so you know what to expect each month. Right now, there's a savings and a debt category, but right now I'm not really sure. Depending on your situation, you may not have that right now, so just the essential, like the core bills. And I'll link Miko's page so you can see like who I'm talking about and all that stuff, and you can find all that stuff on her page. But she's really good at helping you guys. She does this thing called cash budgeting. Now I don't do cash budgeting because okay, I'm just not the type of person personally to carry a whole bunch of cash. Everything else though, as far as her budgeting, helps. She used the zero-based budget, the Dave Ramsey zero-based budget. So every dollar has a plan. You can save some. Right now it is really good to save some if you can, to try to make sure that you're able to save if that's possible. So we talked about budgeting. After you get a budget and figure out how much you need for the month, like what your core month bills are going to be, then you can see how much you're getting from your job, or like I said, PTO, if you're adding up your PTO right now. And then from there you can decide what side hustles you want to. I know periodically Amazon will post work from home side hustles. I did a video on Live Ops. Live Ops is great for work at home, so check out Live Ops. There's a company called NextRep. NextRep is, it's mixed reviews on NextRep, but I mean, these are hard times, so if you a hustler, you got it. It's a job, okay? And they're hiring frequently, okay? Outside of that, there's a app called User Testing, and they give you $10 a test, but with that, they have to review your test. Sometimes the review times can be really high, but it's definitely worth a try to go ahead and get the application in so that you can start getting your foot in, making money that way. Basically what you do with that is you review websites, or like basically like websites or apps or things like that, and as you're reviewing the website, you have to like click through and make comments on what you think about the website. But you can look that up too. Just be really resourceful during these times, okay? A good tip of the time is to be very resourceful. Like, you have to do your research on things like that. So we talked about Live Ops, we talked about NextRep, we talked about Amazon hires frequently for work at home jobs, AstroEsthetician. I posted on my Instagram page about AstroEsthetician. If you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because I do post there frequently, and the information normally hits there first for like work from home jobs and stuff like that. If I see one, I'll go ahead and screenshot and post it on Instagram. Real quick, I wanted to add a clip because I forgot to mention that if you have clothes or like good kind of new like purses or shoes and stuff, you can also sell that stuff online. So just keep that in mind. Okay, keep going with the video. Yeah, so you got your budget, and then from your budget, then you can decide what side hustles you're gonna pick up. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about was resources, just making sure that you're using your resources. Right now, they're halting all evictions and BGE cutoffs. So do your research on your area, whether or not it would be faster for your application to go through for energy assistance if you did it online, and just make sure you're really diligent. Make sure you're really diligent with your local department, DHS. I don't know if DHS is open right now. You know, here you can call 311. In Baltimore, you can call 311 for resources and try to see what agencies in your area have resources available that will help you and your family. If you have children, they'll definitely help you out with that. As far as rent or BGE, there are normally, you know, 311 has a lot of information, but if you need to, sometimes you will be able to get in contact with your rental office and see if they have any resources available. They may have, in Baltimore, there's an eviction prevention like department, so you can go and give them a call. I don't know if they're going to answer right now. Hopefully they have like somebody like teleworking or something. Like, please Lord, let them be that efficient that they have somebody teleworking at the eviction prevention center. And what else? Yeah, 311 is a great resource. They'll give you lots of places that you can call specific to your zip code in your area that'll let you know like what other places that you can call, and then you have a list of places that you can call, and they can help you with that if you are going through an eviction and you do need a little bit more time to come up with the money, or get approved for a job, because I know a lot of side hustles like live ops that could give you the potential to make like upwards of like a decent amount, like like a quit your job amount. They don't hire you right away. Even if they do hire you, the process can take up to like 3 weeks sometimes. And training can be like take some time, maybe up to like 2 or 3 weeks for training sometimes, for depending on the program that you get hired for. So during that time, you still need to find ways to make money. And then like I said, with user testing, it's the same way. So there would be like a gap. So that's what a lot of people are dealing with right now, just that gap, and trying to fill that gap in. Yeah, so like I said, you can go to your human resources and apply for everything that you may qualify for. If it's unemployment, if it's food stamps, if it's TSA, if it's whatever that you apply for, and that should be able to help you to get like additional income that you can like eventually put on your budget sheet. But that can take some time as well. But also being resourceful. It's resourceful to give the companies that that you have bills coming up for, just call them, because I feel like it's better when you talk to companies, or like if you have a positive relationship with your landlord, it's best to speak with them as much as possible to let them know frequently what's going on, because especially when it comes to eviction, do not let them assume. Get most things in writing and make sure that you're communicating with them frequently so that they don't think that you're dodging them for the money. As long as you normally have a plan or a system, they can, during these times, they should pretty much understand that everybody's going through something. Just make sure that you're being proactive in the communication so that there's no room for misinterpreting what's going on. They'll know what you plan on doing. And I say put it in writing, because then there's an agreement between you and that person. So just make sure you get an agreement and you move forward with that and understanding. You stick to that agreement so that they can trust you if you're going to, get on a payment plan to get back on track and things like that. I know in Maryland, we have something that you can apply for called the Emergency Assistance Grant. So you can go ahead and apply for that on the Maryland DHS, DHR website. That's good as well. And what else? So if you've already got the emergency assistance grant, then you can do your best to try to, like I said, call 311 and see what resources they have available. Because there still might be places that you can call that may be able to help you, and just make sure that you have all your documents in order. It's important to be really organized during a time like this and make sure you have, your pay stubs and your identification and everything, because you may need it to apply for different things or to, get different help for right now. Okay, what else anything that you can cut right now that's not necessary. Maybe it may be important to you. You may be a person that likes to make a list, or you may be a person that just likes to think about things. But if you can put together a list of things that you absolutely need, that's why the budget kind of helps, because it'll really help you look at the things that you need and separate your wants from your needs when you see how much you're spending each month. If you have like a car washing service, like, is that really necessary right now? Or can you maybe cancel your car wash subscription just for this month? Or, you know, if you have like a gym subscription, maybe you just like a Planet Fitness month to month, you could just cancel that for these next couple months, just to make sure that you're, you know, just cutting your expenses where you need to, or, you know, just making sure of things like that. Okay, so that's just all a part of being resourceful, just things like that too, because that gets your budget down. And then when you do your budget, then you can calculate. So if you have a certain amount of money that you need to have each month, then there are 4 weeks in every month, and there are 5 days that you want to work. So out of those 20 days, you need to divide the amount that you have per month by those 20 days. And then that'll be the amount that you need to make each day. From there, you can decide how much you can know when you wake up in the morning. I need to make this amount of money to cover my base bills, and then I have this amount of money that I need to make in order to exceed it. So like I said, there are people on different scales. So there are people that already have these numbers, and there are people that don't have these numbers. But this is just tips for the times, honey. So I'm trying to help everybody where they at. Okay, where they at. So if you're in a space where, you know, you have a little, where you already have a budget and you're ready and things like that, now may be the time to invest. If you have that stimulus check and you want to go ahead and invest, you know, definitely do your research on the investments that you want to make. Or if you want to start stock trading or something like that, now is a good time. Shopify is a great thing to do as well. If you want to open up a Shopify store, I think it's like $30 a month. These are all different things that people are doing nowadays. If you have a skill or a trade, or something where you can teach people online, if you have a degree in something, then you can open up an online class where you can teach people how to do things. You can even teach people how to do things online. But just do your research, guys. Make sure that you're using the internet as a tool, and like not just like tagging your friends in memes all day, okay? Because you can really change a situation if you're determined to, and if you're willing to put a little bit of research in. So I wish you all the best of luck. Probably forgot some stuff, I hope not, but I'll keep making videos and making content as much as possible to help you guys with tips for these times. If you guys want to know about anything else or have any other video suggestions that would be helpful for these times right now, things I might know, then go ahead and ask me. Other than that, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Vibrate high. Peace.